Hello and welcome to Engineer Jeremy Tutorials. So magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng discussion and a sample problem on fans. So isosolve natin. Let's try answer this question. So anong sabi dito? There is a fan and it draws 1.42 cubic meter per second of air at a static pressure of 2.54 centimeter of water through a duct 300 mm diameter and discharges it through a duct of 275 mm diameter. So, circular yung duct natin. Determine the static fan efficiency. So, static fan efficiency ang pinapahanap. If total fan mechanical efficiency is 70% and air is measured at 25 degrees Celsius and 760 millimeter of mercury. So let's try answering this problem using our formulas in fan fundamentals. Okay, so what we're asked in the problem is the static fan efficiency. Okay? So, 'di ba ang hinihingi sa problem, so required static fan efficiency or yung NFS natin. So, let's try drawing first yung problem natin. Anong sabi dyan? So, assume ito yung ducting natin sa taas. Yan, dun sa inlet natin. Okay? So, meron tong static pressure or our head ng water. So, 'di ba, head na rin yan ng water. At the suction, static pressure of 2.54 centimeter of water. So, yung diameter dito sa suction, that is 300 mm. Okay, so nandito yung fan. I-discharge niya yun. Into a much smaller na ducting. So, example, nandito yung dinischarge niya na ducting. Yan. With a diameter, so yung diameter dito is sa discharge, that is 275 millimeter diameter. So, pinapahanap, static efficiency. So, yung temperature ng air natin, 25 degrees Celsius. And yung pressure ng air is at 760 mmHg. So, kung i-convert natin, 101.325 kPa. So, equal yan sa 760 mmHg. So, mga cancel yan. So, this is equal to 101.325 kPa yung pressure natin. So, ito yung mga given natin. Meron pa pala. So, the mechanical fan efficiency is 70% or 0.7. So, ito yung mga given natin sa problem. So, we all know that the static fan efficiency, anong formula ng static fan efficiency sa fundamentals? So, di ba, NFS is equal to static air power divided by the brake power. So, given itong fan efficiency, okay, so given yung fan efficiency, so magagamitin natin yan para kunin yung brake power natin. And itong PAS or the static air power natin, so 'di ba kukunin lang natin dito yung static head natin. Okay, so yun yung kukunin natin diyan. Pero before natin makuha yung brake power, kailangan din natin yung air power natin, yung fan air power. So yun yung mga kukunin natin. So let's start by finding the head, static head. Okay, so simulan natin sa static head. Head, H, S. So anong formula natin ng static head? Di ba that is equal to head ng water times density ng water or the specific weight of water, pwede rin naman, divided by the density ng water or density ng air rather. So density ng air. So given na tong head ng water natin, so papansinin nyo, given na to, itong head ng water, this is constant. Ito hahanapin pa natin. Okay, so hahanapin natin ng density ng air. So yung head ng water, wala na tayong ima-minus between the suction and discharge kasi isa lang naman ang given. So direkta yan na yung head ng water natin. So kunin muna natin for density ng air. Anong sabi natin dyan? Density ng air is equals to mass over volume, that is equal to P over RT. Diba? P over RT. So our pressure is 101.325 kilopascal divided by, ano yung R ng air natin? 0.287 kilojoule per kilogram degree K times the temperature, which is 25 plus 273 degree Celsius. Degree Kelvin. So, calculator o unit analysis muna tayo. Baka need natin na i-convert. Yung kPa, anong equivalent ng kPa? So, unit analysis. Diba, ang kPa, ano yung mga nasa taas? Over kilojoule per kilogram degree K times degree K na to. So, maka-cancel out na yung degree K dyan. Now, ang kPa, we all know that kPa is equal to kilonewton per meter squared, di ba? Yan. Ano yung equivalent ng kilojoule? Kilonewton meter. Now, yung kilogram sa baba, ano napansin nyo? Na-cancel yung kilonewton, yung kilogram tataas, yung meter squared, magmumultiply dun sa kabila. So, ang unit natin magiging kilogram per cubic meter. So, therefore, yung unit pala nito is kilogram per cubic meter. So, gamit yung calculator natin, 101.325 divided by 0.287 times 25 plus 273. So, press equal. Ang density ng air is 1.18. Gamitin natin yung tatlong decimal places. 1.185 kilogram per meter cube. So, substitute natin siya dito para makuha natin yung static head, which is equal to the head ng water. So, 2.54 cm divide natin by 100. Bakit natin di-divide ng 100? Para maginatong meters in terms of water. Times density ng water. So, anong density ng water? So, 1,000 kilogram per meter cube divided by our density ng air na nasolve natin kanina, 1.185 kilogram per meter cube. Makakancel yung makakancel yung kilogram per meter cube. Masosolve natin yung static head, which is equal to, okay, so 2.54 divided by 100 times 1,000 divided by 1.185 equal 21.435. So, 3 decimal places pa rin. 21.435 meter yung static head natin. Okay? So, next, hanapin naman natin yung velocity head. Okay? Si static head pa lang kasi yung hinahanap natin. So, next, hanapin natin velocity head. Now, mahanap natin yung velocity head even though walang given na velocity. Kasi hindi naman sinabi na ni-neglect natin yung velocity. So, pwede rin natin hanapin kasi yung velocity sa suction, tapos velocity sa discharge. And we all know that the velocity sa discharge is mas mataas as compare sa suction. Okay? So, may Q kasi tayo na given dito, or the discharge, which is 1.42 cubic meter per second. So, pwede nating hanapin yung velocity ng air natin. So, di ba? Formula for velocity head, that is V discharge squared minus V suction squared divided by 2G. So, hanapin muna natin yung VD from saang formula? Anong formula? U is equal to area times velocity. Meaning, area sa discharge, velocity sa discharge, yung Q natin parehas pa rin. So, ano yung Q natin? 1.42 cubic meter per second. Ano yung area sa discharge? Pi over 4, since circular yon. Ano yung diameter sa discharge? Discharge, ito yung discharge, 275 mm. So, i-divide natin to by 1,000 para ma-convert siya sa meter. Tapos, naka-squared pa yan. Kasi, di ba, divided by pi d, pi over 4, d squared, yan yung area natin. Times, yung velocity sa discharge. Using our calculator, so 1.42 is equal to pi over 4 times 275 over 1,000 squared times velocity. If solve, 23.907 meter per second. So, yan yung velocity natin sa discharge. For velocity sa suction, so same formula, area sa suction, velocity sa suction. 1.42 meter cube per second is equal to pi over 4. Ano yung diameter sa suction? 300 mm. Okay? So, 300 divide din natin by 1,000 para maging meter squared times velocity sa suction. So, calculator, ito lang ang palitan natin. Gawin natin tong 300, then shift solve, 20.089. Okay? Velocity sa suction, 20.089 meter per second. Sige. Plug natin sa formula natin for velocity head. HV is equal to 23.907 meter per second squared minus Vs 20.089 squared all over 2 times 9.81 meter per second HV o unit analysis. Unit analysis nito. So, 'di ba? Itong nasa taas magiging meter per second squared divided by meter per second squared. So, itong squared magmo-multiply, magdi-distribute dito sa meter per second natin. Magiging na tong meter squared per second squared. Maka-cancel yung meters, second squared. Maka-cancel yung isang meter. May iwan na lang is isang meter. So, ang velocity head natin is naka-meter. So, lagi naman natin ginagawa yan. Kaya, alam natin na meter yung lalabas dyan. 23.907 squared minus 20.089 squared. Ito. Tingnan nyo, di ko nalagyan ng over. So, lagyan ko lang ng isang parenthesis. Kasi over natin para makasama yon. Then, alisin natin yung parenthesis dito para hindi na siya syntax error. So, divided by 2 times 9.81. So, press equal. Ang velocity head natin is 8.562 meters. So, yan yung velocity head natin. Okay. So, now, ang solve naman natin is our total head. Simple summation lang yan ng static head and velocity head. So, solving for total head, simply, sum lang yan ng static at velocity. Ilan yung static head natin kanina? 21.435. Tapos our velocity is 8.562. So, 21.435 meter plus 8.562 meter. So, our total head now is 21.435 plus 8.562. So, equal 29.997 meter. Okay, so next. Pwede nating i-compute muna yung air power or our fan power. So, air power, PA, na yan, Q, gamma, H. Okay, so gamma natin dito is air since our H is in terms of air. So, 'di ba, yung gamma na yan, for gamma, 'di ba, simply multiply natin yung density times gravity. Okay? So, gamma, ano yung density ng air natin kanina? Ito, 0.185 0.185 kilogram per meter cube times 9.81 meter per second. So, ilan yan? 0.185 times 9.81 meter per second. 1.81815. So, 815 natin. Kilogram meter per second is Newton times 1 kilonewton 1,000 meter. Okay? 1,000 Newton. So, cancel si Newton. May iwan is kilonewton per meter cube. Divide natin to by 1,000. Pwede namang hindi. 1.815 times 10 raised to negative 3. So, yan ang gagamitin natin dito. So, our Q, ilan yung Q natin kanina, yung discharge? Okay, ito. 1.42 cubic meter per second. So, 1.42 cubic meter per second times gamma. 1.815 times 10 raised to negative 3 kilonewton per meter cube times our head, which is 29.997 meter. Unit analysis, cancel out to. Kilonewton meter is kilojoule per second. Our air power is kilo watts. Okay? So 1.42 times 1.815 times 10 raised to negative 3. 1.815 times 10 raised to negative 3 times 29.997. So 0.0773 kilowatts. 0.0773 kilowatts yung air power natin. Oh, wait guys. So may nakita tayo na error. So 'di ba sabi natin, density is equal to 1.185. So 1.185 dapat ito. 1.185 times 9.81. Ulitin natin. 1.185 times 9.81. Kasi sobrang liit ng air power na na-compute. Kaya pati ko nagtaka. 11.62. So ito pala is 11.625. Okay? So same yung unit niyan kasi yung kilogram magmumultiply sa meter per second, magiging newton per meter cube. So divide this by 1,000, magiging 0.0116. So mali ito. Na-omit kasi natin yung 1. 0.0116 kilonewton per meter cube. Substitute natin dito. 0.0116. Okay. So, resolve natin. 1.42 times 0.0116 times 29.997. So, press equal 0.494 kilowatts pala yung air power natin. Okay, so yan na. 0.494 kilowatts. Solve natin muna yung static air power natin. So, PA S is equal to Q gamma. Static head lang ang gagamitin natin. So, same. 1.42 cubic meter per second. Ang gamma, 0.0116 kilonewton per meter cube times our static head. Yun yung gagamitin natin, which is equal to 21.435. Static head lang yung gagamitin natin dyan to compute for our static air power. So, instead na 29.997, 21.435 lang ang gagamitin natin. So, our static air power is 0.35 kilowatts. Okay. So, next step. Kunin muna natin yung brake power using our fan efficiency. Using our formula for fan efficiency. So, fan efficiency is also the same as the fan mechanical efficiency or NFM. Diba that is equal to the air power divided by the brake power. So, our fan efficiency is 70% sa pagkakatanda ko. O, balikan natin yung problem. Yan o, 70%. 70% times our air power na nasolve kanina, 0.494 kilowatt. So, hanapin natin yung brake power. So, brake power is equal to 0.494 divided by 0.7. Kasi magko-cross multiply lang yan. Pagpalitin lang natin ang position. So, press equal. 0.706 kilowatts. Okay? So, yan na yung BP natin. And then, gamitin natin tong BP na to solve for the static fan efficiency. Okay? So, static fan efficiency is equal to static air power divided by the brake power. So, static fan efficiency, ilan yung static air power natin? 0.353 kilowatts divided by the brake power na 0.706 kilowatts. So, ito yung hinahanap. Static air power, 0.353 divided by 0.706 kilowatts. So, that is equal to 0.5 times 100 or simply 50%. So, nagkataon lang yan na eksaktong 50% yung sagot natin. Okay? If there is any question, screenshot kung saang part kayo magtanong. Then, you may comment it sa page natin. So, thank you for listening for this problem. So, have a good day.